Fish tank part 3, and as you can see, I've fixed the hole here. I just if I can pull up the geometry, I've made this really tiny, and then with the bridge tool I've actually bridged these edges along the contour. I made 2 triangles, no big deal. Now I'm going to do the fins, so I'm going to go back to F3, and I've already fixed these points here so that they exactly lined up with the fin. I can do that here at the bottom, and I'll just produce one fin, and then actually I moved here a little bit. What you can do is just pull the points to where the fin starts and pull this one up. It could be multiple edges, it doesn't really matter. So I can add another vertical line or just do this. Now what I need to do is select an edge, basically the base of the fin, and extrude this. Now the shortcut for extrusion is the D on your keyboard, and I've already set this to 0 because that's what I want to do. I don't want to do it interactively, so I set the offset to 0 and push apply. Now there is an offset here, I just need to pull it out. I do that multiple times. Transform, and if I have the idea that I have plenty of polygons to actually create this fin, and here you can actually go around the contour. It doesn't have to be an exact match because we're going to solve that with an alpha channel. Then I'm going to go over to point mode and basically toggle between the selection tool and the move tool to put these points in the right spot. Now make sure that you always come up with a nice quad and don't fold the points over into another quad. That's the whole idea of a mesh that actually runs like a surface and not like a crumpled piece of paper. So I'm just going to do it like this. See, I'm making a big gap here. It doesn't really matter. And I'm fairly well around the contour, so I can even extend this. It doesn't really matter. So now I'm sure that I'm getting the whole fin. That's a bugger. Right. That's how you do the other fin. So the back fin, and here at the tail at the bottom, do exactly the same thing. For instance, here with the back fin, I can insert a knife tool. I can insert another line right here and do the whole thing again, and then just pull this up like this, and you select the 2 edges and offset these. So another D, make sure that this is 0, apply it, and just pull it out. And do that several times. I think 3 should be enough. And then start plucking the points. So we're going to go to point mode and just do this. You get the idea. And just extend this a little bit beyond the actual tip of the fin. And see, this is where I get into trouble, because I can't, it's not a good idea to put these 3 lines all lined up, because then you're going to get into trouble with the polygon. So I'm just going to move this back. Be careful with this polygon here. And actually, this is okay. So I'm just gonna select this polygon, I don't need it, and just delete it. Now you're gonna get extra points because if I go into point mode, you see this the contour basically of the polygon that I just deleted, and you still have this point here. Now go into object mode, go to mesh, go to commands, and optimize it. That gets rid of all kinds of extra edges, extra points, etc. So you see it's already gone. Alright, those are the fins. Now produce these fins, and then we'll go back to part 4 where we actually are going to project the texture map onto the fish.